Today we are going to look at the seller's net. When you go on a listing presentation, you're going to be providing a seller's net for your seller. Let's begin by clicking on the seller's net button. Go to the sales price. We'll put in $350,000. Enter. First trust deed balance is going to be $310,000 at 6%. So our equity is $40,000. The listing fee is 3%. Selling fee. Here's your reconveyance and demand. Tax stamps at $1.10. City transfer tax, if there is one. I like to use 30 days of interest owed. If you prefer to use 15 days because you're going to close in the middle of the month, go ahead and do that. Recording is $80. We have an escrow fee, sub-escrow, and title fees all calculated for you. If you were going to charge a transaction fee, and if the seller was going to pay the home warranty. Pest inspection, and a couple $100 in miscellaneous for padding. Gives us the above cost of $25,929.77. So you can be more specific when you talk to your seller. Showing the seller that they will net $14,070.23. And now you're ready to print. Click on Print. You have the choice of printing this in English or in Spanish. And it prints out nicely on a full-size piece of paper. I'm going to make this screen smaller so that you can see the whole thing. Everything is clearly spelled out for your client. At the bottom of this page, you will see a signature line, and this is where we recommend that you have your client sign. Then you have your results or estimates and are not guaranteed. So it is an estimate. Many brokers now are requiring that you turn in a seller's net with your offer or with your transaction paperwork. And this shows that you did in fact disclose this information to your client. Now, what is this going to do to help you close the deal? What the seller really wants to know is what will he net at the close of escrow. You can't tell him this unless you do a seller's net. They typically want to know this at the time of signing the listing contract, not when an offer finally comes in. So you definitely want to do this during the listing presentation. How does this give the advantage to you over other agents? Well, number one, for whatever reason, most agents are not going to do this. They are not going to give their seller the numbers. This is a closing point. You will look more professional if you can show your sellers, based on what they owe on their property, what the numbers are going to be for closing costs, and how much they are going to net in the end. Number two, this eliminates the objection of commission. The sellers simply don't want to pay a commission. They don't want to pay a commission because they think that that is the only fee. They also don't know what they are going to net out of the property. They need to see this in black and white. So when you can show it to them with the full commission and accurate accounting of the fees, the objection of paying a commission for the services that you are going to provide at the time you are telling them what you're going to do to get their home sold becomes a moot point. They are now focused on what they are going to net, not just your commission. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. My information is right here, Marianne Epstein. Here's my phone number. My email address is marianne@realpro.la, and my web address is realpro.la.